guys, look what came in the mail. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. Before we dive straight into your readings this week, I do want to give a lovely little announcement to this amazing jewelry company with authentic natural gemstones, and also they have a really lovely mission. Look how gorgeous they are. Just want to show you guys up close. So Otter Spirit doesn't just have incredible, beautiful jewelry, which I'm going to show you, but they also have a really lovely mission about helping saving otters. Okay, so to dive deeper into what their mission is about, please check out their website and definitely check out all this amazing jewelry that they have because it is all authentic, like I said. Bracelets also come with a beautiful little card, which comes with some affirmations. Okay, intentions, what zodiac signs these crystals kind of resonate with. But look how gorgeous this is. This is supposed to be really good for love and confidence, which I really needed because I was trying to I am trying to focus a lot more on my career, putting myself out there a little bit. And sometimes I've been lacking a lot of confidence within myself to do certain things outside my comfort zone. Okay, so the yellow one that I just put on is also citrine, which is a really lovely crystal and gemstone for success and prosperity. We all need a little bit of that, don't we? Okay, I also got and chose rainbow tourmaline as well because this has a few different benefits of this crystal. One is your intuition, so this is why you're going to start to see me wearing these in my readings, because it's just really good for my career life and helping you guys with messages too. Not only is it beautiful as well if you look at it too, but it's also good for joy and happiness. So that's why I chose this one as well. It can be really hard in my experience to find really reputable brands that sell actually really high quality gems. So these feel really amazing. Not only that, but they look gorgeous too. So yeah, absolutely recommend. And if you would like to try them out, again, there's a discount code for you guys that they are offering. Definitely check their website, check out all the lovely crystals that they have on there and the necklaces, the jewelry that they have on there, and let me know what you guys think, and definitely give them some support as well. But let's dive into your readings. Hello Capricorn, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. Let's dive in together to see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead, all right? Let's have a little look, please Spirit. Let's get two of these cards out for Capricorn. Okay, what is that? You have wisdom coming through. All right, this says wisdom comes from experience and reflection. Right, so maybe a good time to reflect on your life so far. What have you learned? And you have a transformation coming through as well with this beautiful butterfly. All right, let's show you. This says transformation is the soul's evolution. So I feel like maybe you are actually just transforming as a person this week through your wisdom. I feel like you're actually coming to your higher self. I wonder what this is. Let's dive into the rest of your reading. Let's paint a big old picture here. Let's see how this will resonate for you. So pretty basic. You're transforming, okay? But because it says the soul's evolution and wisdom feels very spiritually based, like you're learning a lot of soul lessons. Interesting. And this is helping you to transform. Right, let's get two cards out for Capricorn, please. What are things that might happen or that Capricorn needs to hear this week, please? Okay, the here and now and exchanging gifts. Now, exchanging gifts could be as simple as the fact that, okay, you're receiving a gift here. It could also, I always hear the phrase like, oh, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So it could be that someone's helping you out, you're helping them out. I wonder if you're giving somebody a service, like a friend, and they're giving you their service in some way, or that could be the case here. So you could be exchanging gifts at this time, right? Tis the season as well. It could be very literal. But the message I was getting with this card actually, which is quite interesting, is that it felt very spiritual. I wonder if your reading this week is going to be very much to do with your soul's journey, because from a higher perspective, which makes sense with your reading so far, it feels like people come into our life for some sort of exchange, right? Whether it be lessons that you were learning through each other or blessings in some way, which a lesson could be a blessing. Even if somebody is a challenge in your life, they still are giving you some lesson. And I wonder if this place of wisdom and transformation, the transformation is coming from a place of wisdom. You're actually understanding maybe a difficult lesson, what it gave to you in some way as a gift. And I know that's difficult. It takes a lot to get to that point, trust me. And it's difficult. but I wonder if you're understanding what something taught you or what it gave to you in some way. Right? And I wonder if that's gratitude. Right. So you also have here and now coming through. So Spirit's really calling for you to stay grounded this week, to focus on the present moment, Capricorn. Okay. Sometimes we get a little bit distracted and we wander off into the past in our mind. We think about all the things that happened in our life. We get stuck there, or distracted, or the same with the future. We're thinking about all these things we still have to do, and on Wednesday I have this thing, and on Thursday I have this thing. Like, I don't know. What happens is this Spirit is wanting you to really ground yourself into the day, because that's where the opportunities are, into this very present moment, and all throughout the week focusing on what your energy in the present moment, right? Because that's where the opportunities are for you. Right? Interesting. Very grounded, very present, very meditation kind of based, or just very spiritual, like very, very focused. Right. Anyway, let's dive into the rest of your reading. We have more cards out here for you that might hopefully make more sense of this. Let's get two of these out for Capricorn. Daughter romance. That's interesting because we have a door here in the here and now, and daughter romance. So I wonder if there is some romance coming in to your life, or whether you're deepening a connection by being present with that person, for example. Same message, just different with how it resonates. Let's get one more. Okay, what is it? It feels like a surprise. The sun. Well, it is a surprise. Gorgeous. Because the sun is like the best card in the deck, no matter where, what oracle card or tarot card it's coming out from. So this is the number one. It's all about new beginnings. It's also kind of like your identity. This kind of relates a little bit more to the astrology. And the sun is like your outer worldly appearance. It's more of like how you show up in the world, how people see you. So that could be where things are transforming, because it did jump on top of transformation as well. So you could be changing your appearance. All right, some of you could be just focusing on getting more fit, having new beginnings, having new habits. There's a baby down here as well, so maybe you're transforming, you're becoming a parent or something, or just a new beginning is happening here. It's interesting. Okay, so we got some good things happening for you guys this week, which is interesting. As I said, daughter romance is opening up for you. Interesting that it's on top of here and now. So staying present, you might actually come across like a stranger. And if you were busy up in your head thinking about these things or not being present enough, maybe you would just overlook this person. I wonder if that's the case for you. Anyway, let's see. Let's get some extra messages for you, Capricorn, this week. Let's have a little look. Oh, one more. Okay. So you have a successful outcome to your problems, and you'll be taken care of during difficult times. Let's put these all down here. You have a key. So again, opening the door, key here. If there has been any challenge in a dynamic, I feel like it's helping you to go deeper into the connection for some. Target says a goal-oriented person, so that's cool. You have crown, and it did come up on top of transformation. So this says honor and respect will come to you. So you are becoming more wise. I feel like I want to say that you're in this king-queen position with that crown. So you're transforming into a higher level where people might look up to you for guidance, for help, for leadership. Maybe it's just for inspiration in some way. They see you as someone who is very wise, who can help them. Bold, plenty of material things coming up for you guys this week, which is awesome. A lot of abundance. You have an exciting event happening, so it could be meeting somebody new or just an exciting event. It brings a lot of happiness with the sun and success. And Dolphin says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Interesting. Okay, well, let's dive into the rest of your messages then. Let's see for my gorgeous Capricorns. Let's get a card out for the overall energy of this week for you guys. I didn't like how that jumped out. It wasn't very clear. Right, overall energy for this week for Capricorn, please. Okay, there we go. A Four of Swords. So your overall energy this week is all about healing, okay? Really addressing hurts and pains, looking at them without feeling it anymore, but like analyzing what you've experienced. So it makes sense with the wisdom. And I wonder if the Four of Swords, because usually it's somebody who is kind of like resting, if you wish. And I wonder if you guys, this is your transformation. I'm almost seeing that this is the butterfly, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's an in-between stage where you're healing and you're becoming somebody different from your healing. by analyzing your life. Where do you want to go moving forward? I feel like you're changing your life based on your reflection of where, like, your path in the past. And I do feel like in this present moment, you're going, actually, like, I want to change that. Like, I want to change my future. I don't want it to look anything like the past. Like, I feel like there's a lot of lessons being learned here. And therefore, because of this, the way that you approach your future will be very different. But it's like a transformation coming from you. Okay, let's clarify this for you, of course. Let's have a little look and see, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Why is the Four of Swords the overall energy? You could also be, again, focusing on your health, mental health, spiritual, emotional health, physical health. Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is the moment where everything changes. Yeah, Six of Pentacles as well. What you're giving to is different, and it's more towards things that are actually happy. Because Six of Pentacles for me is always like, it's about what you're giving to, right? Sometimes it's about bringing balance into what you're giving your time and energy or resources to, your finances, your energy, as I was saying, your time, as I was saying already, your love even as well, because this jumped up on top of Daughter, Romance, and the Sun. So I do feel like what you're investing in, what you're paying attention to, what you're focusing on is much different. Much different. You could be giving more to others at this time, that you have more to give. But Wheel of Fortune does speak of the fact that your phase in life is shifting and changing. Your fortune in life is changing. You're entering a different chapter. So very similar to what I was saying about you're entering this Four of Swords as a caterpillar, and when you come out, you're coming out as a butterfly. So you're going through this chrysalis situation here. So whatever you're transforming, it looks pretty good because it's changing your fortune too. Pretty interesting. Alrighty. Six of Pentacles can also mean that maybe, and also I'm hearing your luck is changing. So for some of you, I do feel like maybe you're getting a promotion or a bonus, or somebody's giving something to you. It could be where the exchanging gifts is coming from. All right. Let's dive in a little bit more. Let's see what's going on in your energy. What is the energy of Capricorn this week, please, Spirit? The Knight of Cups. So you're feeling super emotional in a good way, like feeling very maybe romantic or super vulnerable here. The Knight of Cups is kind of like a romancer. So it's coming up in your energy. Maybe you feel like extending your heart out to others, telling people how you feel, but it can also be about yourself. It's a vulnerable card. Wearing your heart on your sleeve this week is pretty important. So I like that. It takes courage, takes strength. You could again be, I feel like I'm repeating myself here. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. I also get with this card that you're crossing an emotional barrier. So whether it be kind of crossing certain fears that you have or worries that you have, whatever it be. You have the Strength card coming through. So again, I did say it takes courage and strength to wear your heart on your sleeve, to be open and vulnerable to life. I wonder, it's like you're taking your armor down. Why is the Knight of Cups in the energy of Capricorn this week? I wonder if you're journaling more. That's really good for your feelings and emotions. Queen of Pentacles. So this is you building on your stability. So for some of you, you could just be taking, again, like crossing the emotional barrier, crossing that anxiety to become a more abundant version of yourself. Maybe it's a certain thing that you're doing for your career, like becoming more confident, courageous, taking those bold steps, overcoming some anxiety to gain some sort of wealth out of it, or stability in your life. Queen of Pentacles in your energy. This could directly impact your income or your work life again, or your just stability. Like, I don't know. I wonder if you're becoming more confident in yourself. I'm hearing like unswayed. Is that a word? Let's move forward. Let's see what your challenge or blockage might be this week, Capricorn. Let's see. Five of Swords, but it's reversed. And that's interesting. Now, gorgeous energy, and really confirms my intuition earlier with that exchanging gifts card, because it's more about the lessons that we learn from people, because Five of Swords is about defeat, and you have felt defeated. People have, you have had conflicts with people maybe recently, and that might be still on your mind this week, but it's like you're looking at it from a place of wisdom and understanding now, because Five of Swords reversed is you're turning a defeat into a win somehow, and it does feel like it's based on the lessons that you earned from certain situations through what you endured, right? And it's not saying that you deserved it or that it's like, a good thing that you experienced, but it's like you're turning a defeat into your win this week. Regardless of how it is, I'm picking it up on more spiritually based. You're gaining some wisdom, understanding, and this is helping you to transform. That's what your whole reading seems to be about. But for some of you, it could just literally, maybe you're actually turning a defeat into a win. It's in your challenge position though, so it's something that you're actively working on, right, this week. Let's clarify that for you. Interesting. And the Knight of Wands. So again, optimistic approach to a situation could be your challenge. Which is more of like a task to probably fulfill. Knight of Wands could be about, so optimism is about being a bit more adventurous, maybe is your challenge here, but in a way as well, it's also about freedom and learning, and expanding your knowledge. And it is also Sagittarius energy, right? So it's also 9th house in astrology, which is about higher learning. Your spirituality, your beliefs could be changing. You're becoming more optimistic, more courageous, more bold, but this is your challenge, right? So it's not going to be easy to do this. It takes an adventurous approach, more of a free-spirited approach, right? Because if we're pessimistic, we're going to be like, no, that happened to me because that person's an asshole. And that is true. That's just being a realist, I guess. But it's like, okay, what can I take from the situation other than the defeat and the pain that I felt? Because it's always that two sides of the coin, right? Anyway, let's move forward. Let's see what is going on in your external surroundings, Capricorn. What's going on around you? The Ten of Swords. So in your external surroundings, everything is changing. With that Ten of Swords, you may have recently gone through some sort of ending of a relationship, ending of a friendship, ending of a career, whatever it is, like a job, whatever it is, or maybe it's a part of yourself. But because it's external, it does feel like there's an end of a chapter in your external surroundings. Okay, but let's look at what that is for you. Let's see and see if we can get something specific about that. What is the Ten of Swords here in the surroundings of Capricorn? The Tower. So absolutely some massive major transformation here and ending. Ten of Swords and the Tower is huge. This could be an epiphany that really kind of ends some things, whether you get some truth or information and that like makes you realize, okay, something needs to come to an end. It causes an ending. Or it's your external. Can I get what this is for you? You probably already know, to be honest. What is this ending? The Ten of Wands, another card of endings. Ten of Wands is coming to the end of a difficult journey. So in a way, it is good. Ten of Wands is like feeling a heavy burden on your back, right? Having a lot of work to do, having to carry all these sticks towards some sort of goals, whether it be that something you've been working on for a really long time and it's been exhausting, whether it be like burning yourself out a little bit, having all these things that you need to do and not being present enough could be the message for some of you. But it's impacting your external. It could again be a really difficult job or something that was just one-sided. Whatever it is to you, Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, heavy release, and Tower, heavy release, destruction a little bit here. It's a bit destructive. So because of some changes happening here, things are falling apart or things are kind of crumbling with that Tower, but it's only because it's not serving you anymore. So however it is in your life, I'm not sure, but the Tower is kind of like something has to fall apart here because something's built on rocky foundations, right? So eventually it's not going to be able to withstand the storms, whatever it means. Weak foundation, faulty, whatever it is, right? Let's look at what's going on in your inner world, Capricorn. Let's see. Oopsies. Right, that was adamant on coming out. So the Queen of Pentacles, ironic because it is there in the other deck, which is pretty cool. So again, you're really working on your stability. This could even be just a way that you see yourself in the future as well. Who you want to become, for example, this stable being. Capricorn, you are an earth sign, so it makes sense here that something that's important to you is stability, right? Being grounded. Focusing on maybe your material resources, your time, your energy, your finances, your assets, whatever it may be. So this is going on in your inner world too, which feels solid. Makes sense, right? Let's see a little bit more. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the inner world of Capricorn here? Yeah, like I felt the Sun's energy coming through with that. Eight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. So let me just quickly try to pick up on why the Sun was trying to come through the Queen of Pentacles. I guess focusing on a new you. Again, it said new beginnings and it was your identity. So I feel like stepping into this identity. Now, breaking free from imposter syndrome and any inner limitations so that you can actually have happiness and fulfillment, basically, which is also what the Sun is about, success, happiness. So that's the inner work that you're doing, which feels amazing. So breaking free from the mind that's keeping you stuck. And whether it's the here and now, again, like sometimes thinking about what can happen in the worst case scenario can be very anxious and worrying. And that kind of links back to our other message here, that you're kind of overcoming that anxiety so that you can actually be the person that you know you can be, just kind of removing those fears. Interesting. And the same with that caterpillar to a butterfly. I feel like you're really transforming. And if this is in your career, it feels really good for you. Like the career that you're going into or who you're becoming is really important. But you're in the midst of doing it, right? Right. Let's look and see what the advice is from Spirit for you guys, Capricorn. That came out straight away. The Four of Wands. So your advice is to focus on your goals because you are going to achieve them here. Four of Wands is also about coming together. So with that exchanging gifts, you guys definitely, okay, there's a few things coming through. Because I've mentioned daughter romance, which actually hasn't come up, which is interesting because Four of Wands can be engagement. It's a coming together of two people. So if your advice is opening up to relationships and being present enough to be open to it, I wonder if that's a message for some of you, because it is going to happen. I wonder if some of you are being called to be more connected to a soulmate because it feels like it is going to lead towards things like marriage or a closer partnership. That's for those who resonate in terms of love. Four of Wands is also about reaching a milestone or a goal. So in whatever area of your life it is, your advice is to focus on that. Let's see. Let's clarify that for you. Why is the Four of Wands the advice? What's the advice here? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, working towards your goals. Whatever you put your time and energy into, the Eight of Pentacles is all about. You will see results. You're going to see progress. So keep focusing on your goals. Keep working on it, or get clear on what it is that you want. Become a goal-oriented person, which you guys are an F sign, so I feel like you already are. So keep doing that, right? Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, your finances will be increasing. Definitely you need to focus on your health or well-being here, mental health, as I was saying earlier, whatever it is for you. Addressing and ending, overcoming the mind are all messages in your reading, and trying to become a little bit more courageous and bold and optimistic with any defeats that you go through. It reminds me of a quote I used to always say to myself, and I still do from time to time, but not as often. I guess I was going through a bit more back then. But it is like, what is it? The specific words here. It's either way I will succeed. And that is very much Knight of Wands energy. It's like, so a defeat never really got me down because I was like, great, no matter what, like this is gonna look good in my autobiography or my like, that was the thing, like it's gonna look good for my success story. So it was like I wasn't in control of some things, but I controlled the narrative of it, right? And it made me feel more powerful. So if that's something that you need, then there you go. Anyway, I love you guys. I wish you guys all the best. If it did resonate with you, please let me know in the comments. I do read them, all right? So make sure that you do. But make sure you like and subscribe as well. It helps me out over here. But I will see you guys next time, all right?